you just gotta turn the music or you just pause it. Probably.
Is it on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just turn the microphone on, and it should come through.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to speed read this. Ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Did you leave it on this, or were you walking around with it last time?
I just left it. I mean, you can pick it up and handle it. I didn't. I just was like in the area, but I wasn't just hovered over it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buckeye Valley High School for today's match between Mahoning Trumbull United and your hometown Delaware Rising Football Club. We appreciate your attendance today at today's match in support of the Delaware Rising men's team. We're on the hunt for our second win in the third match of the season. If you have some friends and family that couldn't make it today, but still want to watch all the action, this match will be streamed live on the Delaware Rising YouTube channel, so send them the link. We're looking forward to some stellar soccer, so let's get the show on the road. Let's meet today's starting lineups for this Northern Ohio Soccer League matchup. First, the starters for Mahoning Trumbull United. They are led by their captain, Justin Montezeri, followed by Derek Cobb, David McKinney, Matt Horitich, Jake Hagenbach, Blake Baker, Chris Powers, Daniel Golar, Braden Johnson, Finn Rinzi, and Ahmed Al-Kafid. Now, here's the starting lineup for your Delaware Rising. In goal, we have Gabriel Thomas, Brendan Rader, Alex Brown, Evan Worley, Nicholas Swery, Cooper Sullivan, Ryan Miller, JP Selgar, Cody Lumpy, Mason Morris, and Seth Barrett. TRFC is made by Chris Stoll. Now that we've got all that taken care of, let's watch some soccer. Please direct your undivided attention to the center field so our officiating crew can get our match underway.
Did you turn the microphone off?
Yeah.
Right. Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to today's match between Delaware Rising Football Club and Mahoning Trumbull United. My apologies. We were just mere seconds, actually seconds behind. Oh, sorry about that. We had a bit of a clock malfunction to start the game. Rising, looking for before we even have a chance to get settled. Mahoning Trumbull find themselves on the score sheet. Only 20 seconds or so into the match, Delaware Rising finds themselves in an early hole, looking for an equalizer. So Seth Barrett will stand at the center circle. He'll kick the ball back to Evan Worley to get things restarted. As I said, thank you for tuning in this afternoon for the first ever matchup between Mahoning Trumbull United and Delaware Rising Football Club. As that ball comes up the near sideline, JP Seliscar giving chase. He gets shoved down to the ground by the defender, number 11, which will draw a whistle from the head referee. Seliscar had a good run along the sideline there. Not quite sure if he would have gotten around the defender, but he had a good run at it either way, and that will draw an early free kick for Delaware Rising. Just outside of the box, Mason Morris will set up to take it. Puts it in the middle. The ball is cleared out before Delaware can get a shot on net to it. It finds its way back to Brown, who will send it all the way back to Gabriel Thomas, the keeper. Thomas will put it out to Cooper Solomon, getting his first start of the season. Mason Morris with a good run up front, but he was just offside. Sideline ref quick to raise the flag. So Trumbull will start play again on the free kick. Ball is turned over just outside of the attacking third. Trumbull will start bringing it up along the far sideline. Solomon will pick it up. He'll send it back to Gabriel Thomas. Thomas will send it out to Worley. Evan Worley over to Nick Fleury, who will looking for Seth Barrett. Ball comes back into the midfield where Trumbull will pick it up. Evan Miller gives fight. That ball will take a deflection out for a Rising throw-in. Quickly taken as Barrett receives the ball, but the ball finds its way into some no man's land as Trumbull will pick it up. Fleury gets it, sends it over to Solomon. Solomon puts it up to Miller, who gives it right back to him, sends it all the way back to the keeper. Solomon turning in a circle, looking for an open man. He finds Nick Fleury. Fleury passes it up to Seth Barrett. Ball's played forward, looking for Seliscar. Seliscar and the defender giving chase, and the defender will get to it first and send it out for a throw-in. Throw-in on the near sideline. Brett Rader finds Cody Lumbey. Another quick throw-in, finds Lumbey again. Lumbey, a bit of juggling, trying to keep control of it. Ultimately can't. That's out for a goal kick for Trumbull. Finds number 9 on the near side and with a lot of open space. Number 9 plays it forward. Brown is able to get to it. Ball played forward by number 20 into the box, where Gabriel Thomas comes up. He tries to get his hands on it. It's knocked away by the defender, but the referee will stop play. And Thomas will have his chance to restart play. He pushes defender and everyone else forward as he'll restart. Sends it forward. It finds Seth Barrett. Seth Barrett and a handful of defenders giving chase on the far sideline. Barrett eventually comes away with it, crosses it into the middle. Looking for Celiscar on the near post. But the keeper is there to get a hand to that one and corral it before the ball can find its way over to Celiscar. A little bit of end-to-end service there as the Trumbull keeper sends it to the Delaware side as Delaware returns the favor by sending it all the way back. As that one goes out for a throw-in for Trumbull. Ball played into the middle. Dangerous bit of play. Delaware's able to clear the ball out of the box for the moment. And Raiders able to send that one out to midfield. A bit of a scary moment there defensively for Delaware Rising, but ultimately Trumbull not able to make anything happen from it. Good work by Celiscar to keep that one in bounds. The ball goes out, and that'll be a Delaware Rising throw-in. Raider will take the throw-in. He sends it back to Brown. Brown crosses it over to number 15, Cooper Solomon. Solomon plays it on the ground up. Finds Mason Morris. Finds Fleury on his left side. Ball played forward. Looking for Celiscar by the looks of it, but wasn't able to make that connection. Ball finds Celiscar on the near side. Celiscar plays it forward, looking for Cody Lumby. Cody Lumby giving chase along with the defender. The defender gets to it first, and we'll let it roll over the end line for a goal kick. First ever matchup between Trumbull and Delaware Rising has offered no shortage of excitement so far as Delaware. Ooh, a bit of excitement there too as Delaware able to clear the box. Over for a Trumbull throw-in on the near sideline, just a few yards beyond the corner. Number 10 for Trumbull set up. He takes the long throw into the box. It finds the foot of Seliskar, who's able to clear it. Number 20 will have a shot, but that'll go wide with no challenge to the goalie, Gabriel Thomas. Now Delaware will set up for a goal kick. As I mentioned previously, the first matchup between Trumbull and Delaware United, Delaware Rising, has offered some very early excitement as Delaware Rising find themselves in an early 1-0 hole. Trumbull was able to find the back of the net, basically off the opening kickoff. Delaware coming off of their first win of the season last week against Amish Country United. Both the men's and the women's teams came away with their first win of the season. The women won 3-2. As play is stopped there, as Cody Lumby takes a heavy shove to the ground. Worley sets it up quickly, passes it into the middle to Evan Miller, the goal scorer for Delaware Rising last week in the men's 1-0 win. That ball is played forward up to Mason Morris. Mason Morris setting up, trying to have a cross into the middle of the box, but the defender is able to get there and send that one out for a goal kick. Delaware will set up with their first corner kick of the afternoon. Mason Morris sets up on the far corner to take the kick. Delaware with a few men in the box. Morris crosses it into the middle, finds a sea of defenders. Delaware not quite able to find somebody to get a head or a foot or a body to it to keep it in, but danger's not cleared yet. Number 11 is forced to try and make a clearance, pops it up in the air, and the keeper is able to corral it before J.P. Seliskar can get a head to it. In the 13th minute of the game so far, as Cooper Solomon goes up to get a head on the ball. Bit of a surprise that there wasn't a call on that as he went over the top of the defender. Referee swallowed his whistle on that, which draws some confused or angry jeers from the away support. Goal kick taken to the far side. The Delaware attackers crash in on the ball carrier, trying to force a deep turnover. That ball comes all the way back to Raider. Where number 9 picks it up, trying to make some moves. Raider trying to get in the way. That one will roll out for a corner kick. Also the first of the afternoon for Trumbull. Corner comes into the box. Gabriel Thomas catches that one without any issues. He'll pause for a second to let his guys get upfield. Quickly rolls it out, trying to make some moves. As that ball goes out, Seliskar quickly picks it up, throws. Ball finds its way on the near side. Number 13 has it into the box. Good slide tackle there by Cooper Solomon. Worley intercepts that potential pass, sends it up to Cody Lumby. Cody Lumby, chased down by a defender, is able to find an out man. Ball's over to Fleury. Fleury sends it forward to Mason Morris. Mason Morris trying to make some moves as the referee blows his whistle to stop play there. Looks like Delaware will be set up just outside of the 18-yard box. Play pauses while the referee gets everybody set up. Rising. Looks like Morris tried to have a shot on that free kick, but it popped over the net. You can tell he was a little disappointed with that attempt. So everything resets as Trumbull restarts with a goal kick. Solomon has the ball. He sends it to Alex Brown. Gabriel Thomas trying to direct some traffic. Sends it forward. Finds Seth Barrett. Barrett with some open space. He has a bit of a heavy touch as that one rolls all the way back to the keeper. A good look for Seth Barrett. Just a little too heavy at the end. So a short pause before the upcoming throw-in as Trumbull will make their first few substitutions of the afternoon. Mason Morris has the ball. He crosses it, looking for Seliskar. Solomon ultimately picks the ball up, sends it forward, finds Barrett. Barrett hits Seliskar on the near sideline. Seliskar pushed down from behind. Takes a quick free kick. Seliskar crosses it over, finds Fleury on the far side. Fleury picks up Morris. Morris sends it into the box, all the way across to Rader. Rader crosses it, finds Lumby. Lumby has a right-footed shot towards goal, but that ball goes wide out for another goal kick. A good look there offensively from Delaware Rising. Just missing that final touch, but the offense has to start somewhere, and that's a good look. Ball comes forward on the goal kick. Referee stops play again for a foul on number 21, Cody Lumby. Maybe just a little too physical on that challenge. So Trumbull will restart just inside the midfield circle. Ball comes forward all the way into the box. It takes a hop before Thomas is able to pick it up. Thomas throws it out long to Rader. Rader looking for Lumby in the middle, but he's unable to find him. Ball comes back. Seliskar has it. Seliskar in the middle to Worley. Worley sending it back, looking for Alex Brown, but it splits between Gabriel Thomas and Brown picks it up. Brown carries it forward, sends the ball into the midfield. Miller has it over to Worley. Worley sends it forward, finds Cody Lumby. Cody Lumby with a very solid tackle that takes him down his play. Pauses as the referee shows a yellow card. So number 12 for Trumbull. A very rough challenge there in the midfield as Lumby will come off under his own power for hopefully what is a short break. Number 2, Brent Rader, also comes off in that stoppage, replaced by number 5, Ryland Owens, for his first appearance of the afternoon. Who came on for Cody? Okay. Cody Lumby replaced by Evan Scott, also getting his first minutes of the afternoon. Shot on net! The keeper got a hand to it, but he couldn't hold on to it as that ball rolls through his hands into the back of the net, and just like that, Delaware finds their equalizer. 22nd minute of action so far. Who scored that? Missed the run of play on that action. Wasn't quite expecting that to end up in the back of the net, but nonetheless, first goal of the season for number 42, Mason Morris. They don't all have to be pretty, just as long as they end up in the back of the net. And just like that, Delaware has their equalizer. We are all even at 1 apiece. Evan Scott, the new man on to replace Cody Lumby, has the ball coming up through the midfield. Fighting with his defender, number 3. Finally sends it back to number 15, Cooper Solomon. Solomon plays it forward up to Fleury. Fleury looking for Mason Morris, but the ball is played through up to Seth Barrett as that ball goes out. For a Trumbull throw-in. Long throw-in on the far sideline. Solomon with a bit of a heavy challenge on that one. Draws a whistle from the head referee. A bit of confusion as Delaware thought they had the free kick. The side judge corrects the record. Shutting down Cooper Solomon's argument. Everybody getting set up for the Trumbull free kick at about the 25-yard line. Free kick comes into the box. Gabriel Thomas looks like he got a hand to it. His play stops for a down Trumbull attacker. Play pauses as the Trumbull players have a few words for the Delaware Rising field players as well as the referee. Referee finally drops the ball to Gabriel Thomas and we restart play. Solomon gets it, sends it back to Thomas. Thomas plays it forward, finds Evan Scott. Brown plays it back a bit strong to Gabriel Thomas. A bit of a dangerous set of play there, but the referee stops play, says that ball went over the touchline for a Delaware Rising throw-in. Fleury sends that one forward, looking for Seth Barrett. Mason Morris picks it up, tries to carry it forward, but dispossessed for the moment. So that one comes out for a throw-in. Fleury sets up to take it just in front of the Trumbull bench. Puts it back to Cooper Solomon. Cooper Solomon switches it over to Ryland. Owens back to Brown. Brown plays it forward up to Mason Morris, who was just set up in an offside position. Good slide tackle by Ryland Owens there. Delaware not clear to the danger just yet. Ball finds Solomon. Solomon clears it out of the box. Looking for Evan Scott. His play stops from a whistle. Tries a free kick, tries a shot on goal from almost 30 yards out. Found the net, or found the target, but Gabriel Thomas is able to catch that one. Ball comes over on the near sideline. Ryland Owens picks it up, plays it forward, just over the head of Barrett. Barrett giving chase to the ball. The defender's able to send it all the way back to his own keeper. Good interception by Seliskar. Delaware tries to turn the play around. Mason Morris has the ball, carrying it forward into the box. He gets tripped up. Ball is sent out for the moment to Evan Miller. Evan Miller sends it to Evan Worley. Owens picks it up, sends it back to Worley, looking for Seliskar. Good defensive move there by Ryland Owens to take the ball back for Delaware Rising. Worley has it, plays it to Owens on the near sideline. Owens sends it back to Brown. Play crossed over to Solomon. The ball comes forward as Cooper Solomon runs body first into the Trumbull attacker, which will draw a whistle from the referee. Some more substitutions for Trumbull. None for Rising at the moment. Free kick taken. Seliskar takes the short throw to number 6, Alex Brown. Brown plays it forward, finds Worley, who sends it near side to Seliskar. Seliskar ultimately gets the ball over to Evan Scott. as that one rolls out for I'm sorry, no, that was stopped for a free kick. As Delaware will quickly restart. Delaware moving the ball back and forth, looking for some open space to try and make a move forward. Referee signals for a Delaware throw-in. Ball played forward to the defender. Barrett gets it. Garrett has a shot. Very easily could have beaten the keeper, but the keeper is able to save that point-blank shot. Another good look for Barrett. Just doesn't quite find the open space that he was looking for. As that ball comes forward, good challenge on that one by Ryland Owens. Sends the ball out for a corner kick. Delaware will get all their players set up in the box. Everybody in the box defensively, aside from number 42, Mason Morris, and Seth Barrett on the far side. As that corner comes in, ball comes out. Number 10 has a shot, finds his counterpart, Evan Worley, who blocks that shot and sends the ball forward. Play stopped again for another foul. This time, Evan Scott is dragged to the ground, as that will draw another yellow card for Trumbull, their second of the afternoon so far. Just into the 34th minute so far of the first half. Delaware Rising, victims of an early goal, less than a minute into the game, but they did find a goal of their own in about the 22nd minute as that ball comes forward. Number 11, Fleury, gives chase as the keeper comes up to steal that opportunity away. Another whistle from the referee draws a little bit of ire from the away support. I certainly have had some moments so far that it seems like the flow has been a little bit hard to find. It has been a very start and stop game thus far. Mason Morris runs back to try and get to that ball as Gabriel Thomas comes up to try and poke that one away. Boy, that could have been dangerous, but Delaware able to avoid catastrophe as that ball rolls out right in front of the Delaware bench. Couple of Delaware substitutions. As number 17, J.P. Saliskar, number 10, Evan Worley will come off for the moment to replace by number 7, Jeremy Hermiller, and number 9, Nick Manivolowski. Coming in to play striker is number 72, Seth Barrett, moves back into the defense. Another whistle. gives Trumbull a free kick deep in the Delaware Rising zone. Delaware has their wall set up. Number 20 takes a shot. That one over and out. There have been a few semi-close range free kicks for Trumbull so far. And number 20 has not shown any apprehension about taking a shot. Hit the target a few times. Play restarts on the goal kick. Cooper Solomon has it. Looking for a pass, but ultimately takes it forward himself a little bit before finding an open man. Ball is turned over in the Delaware defense. Seth Barrett there to block that potential pass. Finally able to send the ball forward a few yards. Out for a throw-in for Trumbull. Taken very quickly. Trying to find some open space in the Delaware defense, but they ultimately will send the ball back all the way back to the keeper. Ball played forward, looking for number 13, but the flag comes up. Tries a shot on goal regardless, though it doesn't count for anything. Owens forward to Jeremy Hermiller. Hermiller looking for Barrett. Unable to find him as play. Comes forward for Trumbull. Number 15 has a shot. Thought it might have come off of a Delaware defender, but it is out for a goal kick. Brown has it. Ooh, tried to find Evan Scott. Ball's turned over. And that one leads to a second goal for Trumbull here late in the first half. A rough interception to give up that deep in your own defensive zone, and Trumbull certainly makes them pay for it as Delaware restarts play again, looking for a second goal to even things up. Manovlovsky gives chase as the ball goes down into the far corner. Comes out. Signaled by the referee as a corner kick for Delaware Rising. A good set piece option to try and find a second goal in this first half. Just about 4 minutes and some change left as the corner kick comes into the box. Found Evan Scott on the other side. Evan not quite able to turn his body enough to get a shot on net. Boy, that would have been pretty. But as a fact, it's out for a goal kick. Manovlovsky giving chase. Ball's cleared, finds Owens in the midfield. Play is switched over to the far side. Ball played forward. as the Rising defense tries to get back. Tried to have a cross into the box, but it's a little too strong and a little too wide. Number 13 has the ball in the box, tries a shot. Thomas is able to come up and scoop that one before another Trumbull player can get a foot to it. Ball punted forward, near to the near sideline, just about at midfield, as that one will go out for a throw-in. Thomas will roll the ball forward to Brown. Brown sends it near to Owens, who sends it up to Evan Scott. Scott loses possession of the ball, but Owens is able to come over and clear that one before Trumbull can get the ball into the box. As that one will be out for, it looks like a corner kick. Nope, throw in. Just about even with the 6-yard box. Manivolowski comes up. short pause as the injured player was taken care of. Was able to come off the field under his own power. The play restarts as we are now into stoppage time. Play stops there for a very physical challenge by number 8 Evan Scott. Draws a whistle from the referee. A plead for a card, but no whistle comes. No card is drawn. Thomas restarts play. Puts the ball forward to Owens. Owens tried to pass it forward, but the pass was blocked, deflected. Cooper Solomon plays the ball forward up to Nick Fleury. Fleury sends it forward looking for Manivolovsky, but the referee raises the flag. Manivolovsky had the open space to make something happen, but he was just offside. And that will end the first half. Delaware Rising into the end of the first half, needing a second goal in the second half as they are down 2-1. So stay tuned. We're going to take about a 10 or 15 minute break, and we will be back for the second half. Welcome back for the second half. Delaware looking for a equalizer here in the second half. They went into the half down 2-1. Certainly looking for another goal to make things interesting. Solomon boots that one all the way downfield. Delaware's lineup looks about the same as it did to start the game. Only difference at the moment looks like number 8, Evan Scott, will stay on in the midfield in place of number 10, Evan Worley. Alex Brown fighting for some open space. Very physical battle on the edge of the attacking third there. Ball sent forward. Looking for Seth Barrett on the far sideline. The ball finds its way all the way back to the keeper. Number 5, Ryland Owens, able to turn and send that one out for a throw-in. Morris giving chase. Ball finds its way into the middle, gets another attacker on the receiving end of that. Delaware able to clear the ball out and off of the Trumbull attacker for a goal kick. Gabriel Thomas pushing his men forward as he sends that ball into the midfield. Good amount of teamwork there for Delaware Rising to force a turnover there as Evan Scott gives chase. Going forward, wasn't able to get the ball at first, but he stays with it. The defensive play finally draws the whistle from the head ref as Delaware will set up for a free kick just outside of the box. Mason Morris will set up to take it. Has some men in the box as he crosses that one in. Finds Mason Morris, who finds Seth Barrett. Had an open look, but he pops it just over the crossbar. A very good look for Delaware Rising. Unfortunately, doesn't go their way. Ball comes forward. As Evan Scott pauses for a second to catch his breath. The most recent challenge took the wind out of him a little bit. The other side The action finally ends with a Delaware Rising goal kick. Oh, my apologies. That was number 9, not number 8. But Manivolowski is able, he gets the wind back in his sails. He starts playing again as that ball comes out for a Rising throw-in. Fleury lines up to take it. Has a short throw looking for Barrett. Ball into no man's land where Lumbee is able to get a foot to it. Plays it out to Owens. Owens played it forward to Manivolowski, who was not quite able to keep that ball in play. Nick not quite happy with that whistle, but play continues. Delaware working in some open space, looking for some real estate to try and push the ball forward. Ball comes forward. Back and forth. Trumbull has a throw in on the far sideline. Solomon sends that one forward, looking for Seth Barrett. Barrett not quite able to get past his defender, which will draw a whistle from the head referee. Trumbull will restart on a free kick. Pass forward draws a whistle from the referee for a handball on Cody Lumbee. Trumbull not necessarily happy with the whistle because they felt they had a run of advantage. But free kick is taken low into the box. Bit of fighting as they look for some open space. Ball comes out wide. Crossed into the middle on the ground again. Delaware able to clear it out for the moment. Number 11 tries a shot on net. But that one finds its way over to the scoreboard on the fly. Trumbull making their first substitutions of the second half. As Rising will restart play on the goal kick. Gabriel Thomas finding Evan Scott on the other end. Ball's popped up into the air. Seth Barrett gets under it. Pops it up again. Finds Mason Morris. Morris making some moves, trying to find an opening. As that one comes out for a Trumbull throw-in. A good fight from Morris and Barrett, but unable to keep the ball in play. Play is switched over to the far side. Ball comes forward. Brown giving chase. Content to let that one roll out for a goal kick. Just about 10 minutes into the second half. Ball played forward to Barrett. Barrett gets a chest to it. A little bit heavy, but Delaware keeps fighting. Evan Miller with the ball in the middle. Turns and sends it out to Fleury. Fleury puts it forward, looking for Barrett. But the keeper comes up and corrals that one. Number 16 has it on the near side, crosses it into the middle. Ooh. A couple of guys get ahead to it. That one finally rolls over for a goal kick. Everybody's up and moving around, no worse for wear. But that certainly could have been a much worse situation than it ended up being. Morris carrying the ball forward. Oh. Ball played forward. Evan Scott giving chase. Play finally stopped. Referee whistles for a foul on Delaware Rising. Ball comes up through the midfield. Trumbull. Pause for a foul on Delaware Rising. And now a pause for some substitutions. A handful of substitutions for Trumbull. A substitution for Delaware Rising is number 17, J.P. Seliscar will come back on in place of Evan Scott. Trumbull sets up for a free kick. Taken short into no man's land. Ball played forward. Looking for a shot on target, but it's over and out. Owens plays it into the middle for Cody Lumby. Lumby over to Solomon. Solomon plays it forward looking for Seliscar. Runs with the ball with a few men in tow. Plays it forward to Mason Morris. Morris plays it forward looking for Manivolovsky, but Manivolovsky knew he was offside, so he holds back. Manivolovsky and Barrett give chase. Ball finally pops loose. Tried to move it forward. That one will roll out for a Delaware throw-in. Manovolosky takes it. Throws short to Mason Morris. Tripped up and the ball starts moving the other direction. Solomon comes up. Finds Manovolosky. Manovolosky plays it to Morris. Sends that out wide to Lumby. Lumby with some space. He crosses into the box. Finds Evan Miller, who finds Seliskar. Seliskar has a shot, but it's blocked. Fleury crosses it into the middle again. Referee stops play as the Trumbull defender is still lying on the ground after that he took a very solid shot into the stomach. Play restarts as the injured player comes off. Delaware Rising with a throw-in. Fleury sends the ball to Lumby. Ball comes back as Delaware will try and restart their attack forward. Manovolosky plays it back to Owens. Owens sends it forward to Mason Morris. Morris sends it forward looking for Manovolosky, but just a little too strong. Ball into the midfield where Evan Miller is able to pick it up. Seliskar has it. Trying to get around his man. But another defender is able to come up and steal that one away for the time being. Lumby comes up, runs into the defender. And Trumbull will restart on a free kick. Alex Brown picks it up, carrying it forward. Sends it up to Barrett. A little too strong as that one finds its way back to the keeper. Ball punted forward. Fleury pops it up. That one goes forward. So Brown gives chase. Solomon back there to pick that one up. Passes it forward to Seliskar. Seliskar running up on the near side with some open space. In the middle to Morris. Morris Over to Lumby. Lumby plays it forward to Barrett. Good build-up for Delaware Rising. The ball is popped up and in to the back of the net. What a great run of play there for Delaware Rising. Some good passing into the middle as that ball finally popped up and over the keeper into the back of the net. Looks like that might have been 72. Seth Barrett. Good offensive set of play there, Delaware. In the 65th minute, 66th minute, they get their second goal of the afternoon, and we are back even yet again. Third time today that we've been tied. Delaware coming out with some fire. As play restarts, Selskar gets shoved into the back, down to the ground, as Delaware will have a free kick just about at midfield. Selskar short, finds Evan Miller, content to play it back to Solomon, give the defense a chance to set up another attack. The good build-up play was completely integral to their second goal and looking to repeat their fortunes as that ball goes out for a goal kick. Delaware made a couple of substitutions on after that last goal. Number 2, Brent Rader back on into the defense to replace Mason Morris. Number 25 on as well. Number 25, Forrest Church, giving chase to that ball. Forrest, one of the substitutions after that Delaware Rising goal, making his first appearance of this young Delaware Rising season. Certainly would like to make an impact. Ball played forward to Evan Miller. Manivolovsky picks it up. Drops it to Rader. Evan Miller has it. Evan has a shot that is deflected off of the defender. Out for a rising corner kick. Fleury running over to the corner to get ready for this corner kick. Just about at the halfway point of the second half. Fleury lines up, signals, prepares to take the shot, but is stopped before he can. Referee stops things temporarily. Have some words for the players standing on the line to make sure that there's not too much pushing and shoving. Fleury takes that one, swings it into the middle, finds the defender. Rader has a shot off the side of his foot as that ball is played over to Morris. Morris puts that one in the back of the net. Mason Morris with his second goal of the afternoon. Bit of messy play during that corner kick set piece. Pays dividends for Delaware Rising as they get their second goal of the second half. All of a sudden find themselves with a 3-2 advantage as we enter the 71st minute of play. Trumbull will restart play, finding themselves on the back foot. Delaware continuing to play with some intensity. They've had 2 goals. They smell blood in the water. They're looking for more, as that one goes out on the near sideline. Trumbull will have a throw in. Cody Lumby gets to that one. That ball sent forward. Manivolovsky giving chase, as that one is just tapped out over the sideline. Momentary pause. For a Rising substitution, number 23, Galvin McCall, will come on for his first minutes of the afternoon to replace number 9, Nick Manivolovsky. Nick Fleury set up on the near sideline to take the throw-in. Tosses it short to J.P. Seliskar. Seliskar plays it in the middle looking for Evan Miller, just a little heavy, as that ball is cleared out all the way back to Gabriel Thomas. Thomas plays it short. Ball comes forward. As Forrest Church is able to find some open space, he crosses it into the middle looking for a tough angle shot, as that one finds its way over the net. Goal kick taken, finds Mason Morris. Morris carrying forward. Loses the ball, but he's able to tap it over to Seliskar. Seliskar has a shot. Caught by the keeper. Punts it off the side of his foot from the looks of it. That wasn't a very deep kick. As Fleury sends that one forward again. McCall giving chase. The keeper will get to that one first. Ball played forward on the far side, attempted cross. Deflected out for a corner kick. As Trumbull will make a couple of substitutions before this upcoming corner kick. Rising with just about everybody in the box. Number 21, Cody Lumby. Number 2, Brent Rader. Closest to the kick taker, Seliskar. Out for a counterattack as that one hopped around a little bit before Gabriel Thomas able to clean that one up. Long throw by Thomas up to Seliskar. Seliskar coming up the near sideline. Loses it for a second, but that one will be out for a throw-in for Rising. Fleury set up to take the throw. Throws it forward to Mason Morris. Morris onside, has a shot. Saved by the keeper. It was not cleanly saved. Enough to knock it away. Delaware could have had another shot at putting it in the back of the net, but it's finally cleared out for a goal kick. Some more good looks offensively for Rising here late in the second half. They've had 2 so far. They're looking for a third. Ball comes forward, finds Seliskar. Seliskar turns, gives chase. Good slide tackle by Galvin McCall to keep that one with Delaware. Another good slide tackle by McCall. Some fighting. Galvin McCall able to draw a foul on that one. It's a very strong physical play by McCall in the few moments that he's been on the field. He manages to draw a free kick for Delaware Rising. Just outside of the offensive third. Morris will set up to take the free kick. Got guys in the box. Lumbee comes up for a moment. And backs off. Referee signals for Morris to take the kick. He crosses in. McCall gets ahead to it. Just not enough power on it. But he was in a good spot. Forest Church comes up trying to steal that ball away. Unable to do so. Good slide tackle by Raider. He shoves the attacker, but unable to keep the ball in play, as that one will be out for a corner kick. Raider set up close again. Ball across into the middle. Had a shot on net, but finds the wrong side of the net. That one looked close, but ultimately it was out for a goal kick. Thomas plays it forward looking for Morris. Trumbull will restart with a throw-in. Throw is taken again, as that one rolls out again. This time Delaware will have the throw-in. Delaware running down the ball, taking their time. Fleury will set up, takes a long throw forward, has McCall on his left shoulder. McCall giving some chase. Oh, just unable to keep that one in play. Selskar intercepts that one, crosses it into the middle. JP is able to save it. Looking for some help. He finds Cooper Solomon. Solomon back to Brown. Brown loses it. Tries a long-distance shot. Gabriel in the right spot to get a hand of that one before something worse could happen. He tries a long throw up to Fleury. Fleury plays it forward up to Miller. Gets it back. Sends it forward looking for both. For both Forest Church and Galvin McCall. The keeper is able to parry that one away. Mason Morris making a great run. Still making some moves. Crosses it. Has a shot on net. The keeper is able to pick up. That was some good moves by Mason Morris. Fleury comes back, gives chase, knocks that one out. Trumbull has a throw-in. That one comes out. Couple of substitutions incoming for both sides now. Forest Church coming off. JP Seliscar coming off for the time being. Looks like Jeremy Hermiller coming on. And Evan Scott, possibly. Play starts and stops just as quickly as it started. Trumbull setting up for a free kick. Just over 9 minutes in stoppage. Left to go in this nozzle matchup. Ball crossed into the middle, into the box. Thomas, through all of that, able to come away with the ball. Pushes everyone forward. He punts it. Long way up into the midfield where Trumbull's able to pick it up. Good fighting. Delaware trying to take the ball back. Mason Moore standing just a little too close to the kick taker. Backs off as that kick comes in. Collision in the backfield. As Gabriel Thomas is knocked to the ground on that challenge. He is up. He's moving around. Looks like he's going to be okay. Thomas will restart play on the goal kick. As that ball rolls back for a rising throw-in. Fleury drops it back to Solomon. Solomon plays it all the way upfield, looking for McCall. The keeper comes up and clears that one out before McCall can get to it. Rising will have a throw-in deep in offensive territory. Fleury tosses it short to Evan Miller. Miller drops it back to Solomon. Solomon sends it over to Brown. He'll drop it all the way back to Thomas, who'll play it forward, finds Miller again. Fleury tries passing it up to Hermiller, just a little too heavy, but the ball finds its way out for a rising throw-in. So no harm there. Fleury looking for someone to throw to. Has a long throw. Forward to McCall over his left shoulder again. McCall maybe trying to kill some time. Boots it off of one of his defenders. So that'll go out for another rising throw-in. As Rising will make a couple of substitutions. Number 72, Seth Barrett will come back on. Number 9, Nick Manivolofsky will come back on in place of Cody Lumby. And number 23, Galvin McCall. So Fleury has a throw-in just off the corner, thrown into the middle. Evan Scott gets a foot to it. Comes all the way back to the back line. Solomon will send it forward. Has Evan Scott on the far sideline. Scott looking for someone to pass to. Pass, crosses it over to Mason Morris, just a little too tall for him. Just under 5 minutes left. As that ball played forward, Thomas comes up. He's able to send that one up to Evan Miller for the time being. But Delaware not able to maintain possession. Thomas once again comes up, catches that one before something untoward could happen. He'll drop it. Kick it up into the midfield. Finds Manivolowski. Manivolowski pops it up. Finds Jeremy Hermiller. Hermiller dragged down in the box, but no whistle from the referee there. Had a couple of defenders in tow. Potential shot blocked by Seth Barrett. Finds another Trumbull player. Number 7 has it. Puts it on. Ball's popped up and Gabriel Thomas catches it. Referee stops play. Thomas will restart play. Sends it up into the midfield. Hermiller giving chase as that one pops out. Fleury with a long throw forward for Manivolowski. Manivolowski sends it to Hermiller. A lot of traffic on the near side. Fleury's able to come away with it. He finds Morris. Morris sends it up to Fleury again. Fleury on the near sideline, outside of the box, crosses it in. Finds Manivolowski almost on the back end. Manivolowski just not quite able to square up and get a shot. Ball comes back. Solomon heads that one all the way back to the keeper. Just about a minute left. Play stopped as referee shows a yellow for Trumbull. No, referee not pleased with what he's hearing from the Trumbull faithful, Trumbull side. So he shows yellow. A bit of chicanery in the waning minutes of the match. Referee signaled for 4 minutes of additional time. So we are certainly into stoppage time at this point. So 4 minutes. See what comes of it. Delaware fighting in the midfield. Referee will stop play. Delaware will have a free kick on the Trumbull side of midfield. Everyone getting set up. Cooper Solomon takes the kick, sends it. Manivolovsky got a foot to it for just a second. Ball sent all the way back. And sent out by Delaware. Pass forward is deflected by Manivolovsky. Evan Scott has it. Inadvertently gets it over to Mason Morris, and Scott gets the ball back, but he's tripped up. Referee will stop play, give Delaware a free kick. Morris sets up. Scott calling for a quick take, but Morris will set up to take it in his own time. He sends it across the field over to Rader, but referee on the far side raises his flag for offside call. A lot of yelling here in these waning minutes of the match, both on the field and off the field. Referee whistles to restart play. That ball sent up. Herm Miller will send it back. Rader gets ahead to it, up to Evan Scott. Ball comes on the near side to number 9. Delaware coming back. Tries a shot. Had a good look, but Gabriel Thomas is there to fall us to the ground to pick that one up. Gabriel Thomas holds on to the ball for just a second. Bunts it forward. Looking for Manivolovsky. Just finds a handful of defenders. Manivolovsky finally gets ahead to it. Trumbull carrying it forward. Only a few moments left. This may be their last chance. A late, rough challenge from a Delaware Rising defender draws a penalty for Trumbull. Referee trying to clear the box of everybody but the shot taker and the keeper, Gabriel Thomas. Thomas hopping around, getting prepared. Shot taker sets up. Runs up, and he misses it. Misses it wide right. Cooper Solomon, or Gabriel Thomas Didn't even have to move. The shot's taken and it misses wide right. Missed it, and all of the excitement of those final moments. The referee signaled his whistle for the final. It doesn't get more exciting than that to end a game, that's for sure. Final score this afternoon, Delaware Rising 3, Mahoning Trumbull United 2.
Thank you all for joining us for this match as we get our season underway. Our next Delaware Rising.
Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. What an exciting match, exciting game all around, and certainly an exciting finish. So stay tuned for future matches. Our next upcoming match is June 4th. That was an away match up at City of Ohio. The Delaware Rising men's and women's team will have a doubleheader, both against City of Ohio. First game starts at 3 p.m. The men face off versus City of Ohio, and followed shortly thereafter at 5:30. The women will also take on City of Ohio. So make sure you tune in to the stream. Hopefully we'll have a stream for that match. Our next home matchup will be June 10th. Another home doubleheader for the men's and women's team, starting off at 3 p.m. The Delaware Rising women's squad will take on Panthers FC. That game starts at 3 p.m. Followed afterwards by the men's matchup versus Stark County United. That game will start at 5:30. If you enjoyed the match, leave us a like. If you have friends and family who haven't caught Rising fever yet, make sure you clue them into the game. Tell them to watch the stream. Tell them to come out to a game. We'd love to have them. Stay tuned for any future announcements on the social media accounts, any future videos, all that fun stuff that we have planned for this upcoming season. As always, up the Rising. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you next weekend. Have a wonderful day.